Hello there, Cancer, and welcome back to Star Lotus Tarot. This is your tarot forecast for the month of December. I went ahead, shuffled the cards, laid them all out in a Celtic cross. Let's see what's going on for Cancer. First up, we have the Two of Wands in the reverse position, followed then by the Seven of Wands upright, and next we have the Seven of Cups in the upright, followed then by the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. Lots of sevens here. Then we have the Ace of Wands in the upright, followed then by the Ten of Wands in the upright, and next we have the Ten of Swords reversed. Weird. And then we have the Seven of Swords in the, the Five of Swords in the upright, followed then by Major Arcana Empress reversed. And lastly, we have the Two of Cups in the upright. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and interpret this read for you guys. First of all, Cancer, you have tens and sevens. Maybe that means something to some of you. Your overall energy is that of the Two of Wands in the reverse position. Two of Wands often will revert back to the Ace of Wands. And this, I always see it as kind of reworking a plan. It could be that some of you had a plan that you were putting into motion at one point. The Two of Wands was in the upright, and you were putting something into motion. You were having the thought, you were having the idea, you were planning on moving forward. Something happened, there was a glitch, and it sort of threw you off because it's like, well, I can't go that way. For some of you, say if you were doing home renovations or building a home, it could be that you realized that you needed a certain permit for something and you couldn't go forward. For others of you, you could have been planning to travel and that travel is not working out. Something didn't work out that you expected to put in, to implement. It's sort of back to the drawing board. Now, crossing you, we have the Seven of Wands in the upright position. This is a little bit of defensive energy. It's because sometimes this will come up when we're trying to protect our privacy, or we're trying to protect another person, or we could be just feeling defensive that we have done something or said something and we're not sure how the other person is going to take it. So we're just sort of ready for the backlash, that kind of energy. Now that's just floating energy throughout the month. It comes and goes. Now in your past, we have the energies of the Seven of Cups in the upright position. This is something that could have taken place a month or two ago. The Seven of Cups in the upright, this is about options and opportunities that we have to go through with a fine-tooth comb. Very confusing energy, because when we have a lot of options, although it's better than having none at all, sometimes we really have to, sift through it very carefully, because it can become very confusing. We need to know which options and opportunities are actually really viable and which ones are just sort of pie in the sky ideas. Now, coming into the month of December, you have the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse position. You come into the month no longer reevaluating something. This could be on the job front, this could be about a relationship, it's going to be different for all of you. It could be that you were in the energy of reevaluating something, could even be your finances. When it's in the reverse, we're no longer reevaluating the situation. I think we know at this point where we need to go or put our energies or our finances into, so we're no longer reevaluating that. And that energy gives way in the early part of December to the Ace of Wands in the upright position. Remember, we had the Two of Wands as your overall in the reverse, and this is sort of back to the drawing board. Well, here's the drawing board. The Ace of Wands in the upright, this is about a new passion, a new idea, or maybe even reworking the old thing that you were working on. You're finding a new way to deal with the situation. So you weren't in the back to the drawing board energy for too long. I think you found something else, either came out of the anti-cosmos, an idea, a proposition, or an offer, or something that just sparked your interest and is something that's very passionate. It's something, a new idea, could be something like that. So that's very exciting. And around the middle of the month, we have the Ten of Wands energy in the upright. This is doing too much, but then it's also understandable. It is holiday season, and Cancers are known to always want to make the holidays very special. So a lot of times, yes, you will go overboard you know, helping out others and trying to get your own home and your baking and everything else that you're doing done. So this is, I guess, understandable to have this energy there. This is when we're overburdened. We're just doing too much. We're way overdoing it. When this card comes up, I do suggest, if you can, get some help, delegate, and try saying no sometimes to people if it's something that they can take care of themselves or have someone else to do it. Just try not to put too much on your plate in the middle of December, okay, Cancer? Now, your energy internally, this is how you could be feeling over the 30 days of December. We have the Ten of Swords, but it's in the reverse position. This is really good. The Ten of Swords upright, this is sort of like the last straw. This is when a situation could be a work situation, a home situation, family relationship, however it's playing out. It's just sort of reached the end where we just like, we don't want to deal with this anymore. When it's in the reverse position, this is where we're healing. That energy has already come and gone. Maybe a lot of you had an experience like that at work or at home, and now you're no longer reeling from that situation. You're starting to heal from it. Very good to see. That's you internally, not necessarily how you're showing yourself to the world, but this is how you feel inside. Now, in the position of your home environment, we have the Five of Swords in the upright position. The Five of Swords, this is an interesting energy. Now, it comes in your people and environment. It could represent, fives usually do, you know, point to conflict. And the Five of Swords can represent that sort of empty victory where we, you know, we may win the battle, but we lose the war kind of energy. This could be someone in your environment who's being very combative and trying to start some nonsense, and this is you sort of standing your ground, and you will have none of it. For others of you, people could be seeing you as being maybe somewhat combative in the month of December, but there could be some conflict there. Just be careful with this energy, because sometimes when we go too far, like I said, we win the battle, but we lose the war, and we could end up losing a really good friend or somebody who's very close to us, and it's usually a verbal battle. Sometimes it's represent an argument or something like that. So just be a little bit careful with that energy, okay, Cancer? Now, in your hopes and fears position, you have Major Arcana, the Empress, in the reverse position. Now, the Empress in reverse this is your hopes and fears, not necessarily anything that's going to play out. But I feel that, especially with this Five of Swords here, it could be that you are concerned that there won't be compassion or caring or understanding. Could be coming from the person or the persons that are involved in the conflict. It could be that you're concerned that there won't be any compassion on their part, or that you won't be able to find compassion inside of you in order to resolve this conflict. And the last card you have up that concludes the month and the read and the year, Cancer, is lovely energies of the Two of Cups in the upright position. So it looks like you land on a really nice note at the end of the month. Two of Cups is beautiful energy. This is where we're feeling really simpatico. It could be even if you did have an issue with someone, or someone had an issue with you in your environment, this could be you finally getting back on the same page with the person before the year is out. This could also be representing maybe a new union or a new get-together, or somebody you could be spending maybe New Year's Eve with someone very, very special, very dear to your heart. This could be a best friend, this could be a lover, this could be your romantic partner. It could be pretty much anybody. It's just a general read after all, but this is feeling really simpatico, feeling on a good note with somebody. What a great way to end the month and to end the year, Cancer. So I hope this reading helped you. If it did, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe. Otherwise, I will see you next time. Ciao, ciao for now. Bye-bye.